Yeah, sir. Stop playing with me, coach. Stop playing with me, dog. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Day 12. Y'all already know what it is. Stat, 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 stat. Y'all already know what it is, man. Let's go to get this workout in, y'all. But how y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday, boy? How y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday? Hopefully, y'all day is lovely. For real, for real. Oh, y'all, we got a lot to talk about today. Y'all, we finna do, you know, we might do our full lap. We might do our full lap. We're gonna do our full laps today, y'all. We're gonna do our full. But, y'all, we got a lot to talk about today, man. So, first off, going to the NFL. That's all we're gonna talk about today, the NFL. Cause today's Sunday, it's NFL Sunday. Y'all know I give y'all the sports updates, what's going on, you feel me? But, starting off with the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Horror Fins. That's what they call it, the Miami Horror Fins. Because, or the Miami Sucky Fins, or Tua turn the ball over. You feel me, bro? Tua, that boy's not a leader no more, bro. He's not a leader of the Miami Dolphins. The players don't see him as a leader anymore. The players don't trust him no more. The players don't much want to play with him on the field no more. They don't want to play for Tua no more. They don't want to play for Mike McDaniel no more. How I know? Because you could see it in them. They don't want to be around them no more. After the game, before I tell y'all what happened in the game, after the game, Tua gets to the podium, and instead of him taking accountability for what happened in the game, because he turned the ball over 3 times, so for him to not take accountability for what he did in the game, he gets to the podium after the game and says, "Oh, players showing up late to the players only meeting. Players are not showing up at all to the players only meeting. So that in order to get better, we got to fix them little things." Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Once again, you had a chance to control the game. You turn the ball over. They capitalize on it. First y'all stopped them to kicking 2 field goals. Perfect. Y'all got 7. And then y'all gonna let them score. Now it's 10-7. And then y'all gonna let them score again. Now it's 16-7. Then y'all go back and score. Now it's 14-16. Then y'all score again. Bro, 2 of them came back and had a chance to win. Had a chance to win. The defense, I don't know what to say about the defense, bro. At first they started doing good, and then they fell apart. And then they fell apart at the end. Tua drove down the field, get a pass to Achan. Achan scores. No, he threw a ball to Darren Waller. He scores. We up, right? They get a ball back to Justin Herbert with a minute and some change left on the clock. What they do? Go in. They gets the ball. He says height. They rush him. Throws the ball incomplete. Okay, that's one stop. Go again. He hikes the ball. Dolphins rush in. Almost sack him. He breaks the sack. Throws the ball. to the receiver, completion, the receiver run past where you got to kick a field goal and gets tackled. Then what happens again? Go up, stop. The Chargers knew they had field goal range. They kick a field goal. Okay. Now it's 5 seconds left on the clock, right? There's 5 seconds left on the clock. Chargers kick, goes to the back, touchback. Dolphins get the ball on the 35-yard line. Now, y'all know when the game is on the line like that, what most teams do, or most quarterbacks do, they come up with a game plan to at least try to do some trick plays or some, you know, pass backs and all that stuff to at least make it to the end zone, right? Tua gets in shotgun, says hike, drops back, and what he do? Instead of doing like a Hail Mary and then dumping it off, or doing some trick play, go up, run up, throw it back, go across field, throw it back, at least try to get up. You feel me? What Tua does? He goes, hikes the ball, throws it to a receiver that's being triple covered. He don't much attempt. Y'all, we're coming up on lap 2. He don't much attempt to try and push the ball downfield as far as he can. Yeah, you can't throw 80 yards, but push that sucker downfield for your receivers to go get it. At least one. You have the receivers to do it. No, you do a 3-yard pass to a tight end that's being triple covered and get an interception. Game over. It's like, dude, you didn't even try. You didn't try, homie. But then you get to the podium and you don't even give a damn about the game. You caring that the team, the players, some players didn't show up to the players only meeting. Or they didn't show up to, they showed up late. You ain't even talking about the mistakes we made in the game. I take full accountability. I turned the ball over 3 times. This, that. I thought I was overthrowing players. I was throwing too high. I wasn't getting out of the pocket fast enough. I got sacked. All this stuff. You ain't talking about none of that. You talked about how players not showing up to the players only meeting. Bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Is your head in the right spot? Like, are you thinking? No, don't get me wrong. No, I couldn't get out there and play quarterback in the NFL. I'm not saying I can. And I know I'm just a fan. So my opinion don't matter. Because obviously they're going to keep doing what they want to do, whatever. But I'm a supporter of the Miami Dolphins. And like any supporter of a team, they want to see their team do good. And not be one of the trashiest NFL teams in the league. Like we are. We there with the Browns. We there with the Browns. You feel me? It's like, bro, what the heck, dog? Like, we really can't catch a break, bro? And then Mike McDaniel. Now, he done seen Tua throw 2 picks already, been sacked more than once, overthrown players, all this stuff. Most coaches would be tired of it. Now, you done lost 5 games. You lost 5 games with you under center. Most head coaches would be like, all right, we got to try something different. Tua, you sitting, Zach, whatever his name, or Quinn Ayers, you in. Next man up, go, do it. You got 2 other quarterbacks for that. But no, you keep Tua in the game, and he continue to make mistakes, not caring, not on the sideline looking at the freaking chart, the iPad, to see where his mistakes are coming from, or to see how he can, you know, do a better job of looking at the defense or find a way to create plays. No, you sit on the sideline and look clueless, like you're winning. Bro, what? There's no freaking way. It's like, damn, dude. I know fans don't have no say-so in how their team operates and all this stuff, but who pays, who makes sure you get a paycheck every week? Who makes sure that organization stays afloat? Who? The fans. If the fans didn't pay their money to go see a game and buying merch and going to the concession stand, buying concession stuff and doing all this stuff, you want to have an organization, homie. You want to be getting a paycheck. But since we are, you get paid. But you want all this freaking money, but you don't want to put the work in. You don't want to go there and try to win games, create plays. There was times Tua could have ran for at least a first down, or get more yardage to get closer to the first down, something. No. The dude is so scared of getting hit that he can get another concussion. Why would you let a quarterback that's that fragile and that scared be your quarterback of a team? Why? Why would you continue to let him be the quarterback? He is too fragile. He don't want to get hurt no more. All this stuff, he don't want to get hit, none of that. And you continue to leave him on the field. Bro, I would never understand, bro. I would never understand. It's like, bruh, there's no way that Stephen Ross is just literally letting this go on and not saying nothing. The board not saying nothing. The organization not saying nothing. Stephen Ross is just letting it go on. Mike McDaniel don't give a damn about what is going on with Tua. He don't want to put nobody else in. He likes Tua. He like what Tua's doing. Well, in my opinion, both of them need to go. That's how I see it. Both of them need to be out. If you don't care about winning, what's up, man?
I'm a fan, man.
I appreciate it. If you don't care about winning or making the team better, you need to go, bro. You really do. Y'all on coming up on lap 3. You need to go, bro. Starting lap 3 right now, y'all. Because it's not working, dude. It's literally not working. You don't want to get better for nothing. You don't want to make the team better. If they're not showing up to the meetings, the player-only meetings with you, that means they don't want to play with you. That means they don't see no leadership in you anymore. They don't see that no more in you. They don't want to be around you. That's what that means, bro. That's why they're showing up late. That's why they're not caring that you're doing these. They don't care. You think if Pat Mahomes told his team, we're doing the player-only meeting, I need everybody to be there 8 p.m. sharp. They all gonna be there 8 p.m. sharp, everybody. Besides the coaches, because it's a player-only meeting. They'll be there 8 p.m. sharp. Why? Because they see leadership. Same thing if Baker Mayfield does it. They're gonna show up because they see leadership. They see him as a leader. Same with Josh Allen. They see him as a leader. They don't see you as a leader, homie. They don't much want you to be their quarterback no more. They don't much want Mike McDaniels as a coach because he's not doing nothing to make you want to play better. Take you out the game. Mike McDaniels need to grow some balls. Take Tua out the freaking game. Put another quarterback in to freaking try to get this thing back rolling again. Cause how I see it, they're gonna be 1-16. They ain't gonna beat nobody. If Mike McDaniel don't get his act together and pull Tua out this freaking game and sit his behind on the bench and let him think what he got going on, they gonna be 1-16. I'll tell you that right now, bro. And it's horrible to say. Last time I seen my Miami Dolphins do this back is when they was going through that transition of getting quarterbacks and stuff. That's one thing Miami Dolphins always had a problem of. Ever since Dan Marino, they could never find a franchise quarterback to freaking take them to the promised land. Never. They is one team that been through multiple quarterbacks. Miami Dolphins, this is the longest I've ever seen them stick with a player. And they not sticking with him for the right reasons, because he ain't winning no games. At this point, I don't think they want to be penalized with the salary cap, because they paid him too much money. They don't want to be negative in their salary cap. That's what I'm thinking. That's why they're still holding on to him, because they don't want to pay him all that money. They already know what money he guaranteed. They don't want to pay him extra for breaking his contract. So what are they going to do? Hold on to him. Okay, you can hold on to him all you want, but sit him on the bench. Hold on to him and sit him on the bench. He don't got to play another down. You ain't releasing him. You sitting on the bench. Now, if he go and say how I want out of my contract, now you don't get that money. You get what we owe you, and we're gonna send you on your way. Simple as that. At least that's how I think it works. Cause he ain't doing nothing for the team. Every time Tua step on the field, the other team laughs. Like, this guy, bruh. They get on the field, they're like, bruh. I know the corners probably sit across Jalen Waddle and be like, bruh, I know you want to switch teams, bro. Like, I know you want to switch teams, bro. Like, look at your quarterback. And Jalen Waddle probably be like, bro, you have no idea. I'm telling you, bro. That's why Tyreek Hill was clapping his hands when he got injured. What player have y'all ever seen in the NFL get hurt, dislocate his knee, tear ligaments, all that stuff? Most players got a towel over their head, mad, crying, all that stuff. What Tyreek doing? Smiling, clapping his hands, all that. He ain't mad one bit. One, this year was the end of his contract. Two, he know he getting traded to a different team. So he was happy. He don't got to play for Mike McDaniel. He don't got to have Tua as his quarterback. He gonna go to a team with a quarterback that can bum him the ball like Pat Mahomes did. That's what it is. That's why he was happy. And that is sad. I don't know, man. All I know is they better do something. They better pull Tua out of that game They need to pull his ass out of that game, put his ass on the bench, let him ride the bench for the rest of the season. I don't give a crap. For the rest of the season, let him ride the bench for the rest of the season. First thing somebody say, oh, they rebuilding. How many times you gonna rebuild? You supposed to already be in rebuilding mode right now. This is not rebuilding. This is destroying. Y'all, we start on lap 4 right now. This is not building, this is destroying. You're not rebuilding nothing. Oh no, man. All I know, Dolphins better make a change before next week, or at least after the bye. Nah, cause I think we got 2 more games before the bye. You already lost 5 games. You already lost 5. You can't lose no more. You got to start winning. You could go 11-5, 12-5, and still make the playoffs. You can. Put another quarterback in there that can throw the ball, that can get the job done, that's not scared to take a hit. Get another quarterback in there to at least turn this around. Because Tua ain't gonna do it for you. Sorry to say, Tua is not gonna do it. He's not that quarterback. And I said that from the beginning. When he got hurt in Alabama, I said Dolphins do not need to take Tua. Get somebody else. What Chris Greer do? Get Tua. Actually, it was Tannenbaum. It was Tannenbaum. I believe that guy. Or Chris Greer, one of them two. Chris Greer got Tua. Bring him to the team. Hurt and all. I don't understand, bro. Leave these Alabama quarterbacks alone. Leave them alone. Stop going after Alabama quarterbacks. They may look good in Alabama, but when they get to the NFL, they ain't no good. Leave them Alabama quarterbacks alone, bro. That's all I'm saying about that. But now in the other news, y'all, this weather feels awesome. This weather feels so good, bro. So good. It's cool outside. Got a crisp breeze blowing, hitting your skin. You know, feeling good. Just good, bro. This kind of weather I've been waiting on. I've been waiting on this type of weather. Like for real. Like, bruh. Like, this type of weather that you could be mad at somebody and this weather come and you ain't mad no more. All because the weather feel good. You ain't much upset because the weather feel good. This is the type of weather that is. Like, you could be pissed off. Like, before, you like, yeah, I'm finna go beat him up, girl. I'm finna go beat him up, girl. And then you walk outside and you forget why you finna beat him up. Like, you know what? I ain't much mad no more, homie. Hey, bro, how you doing, dog? Hey, listen, dog. Hey, I'm gonna squash that beef, dog. It feel too good outside, dog. Telling you. Just that type of weather. You can't go wrong with this type of weather, boy. Like, for real, for real. 6 months waiting for this kind of weather to come through. 6 months, but and it's finally here. We ain't have no hurricanes this year. Everything is up. God's blessing. Everything is just good, you know? Even when it's not good, it's good. Because you wake up every day. I know sometimes you get frustrating, but I gotta learn how to be thankful for what I don't got. I gotta start being thankful for what I do have and stop getting mad for what I don't have, you know? Because it could be worse, you feel me? And I thank God it's not. Like I said, I thank God every day for a roof over my head, clothes on the back, food on the table, and waking me up. And I thank Him for my car and everything else. Thank you for my health, all that. Because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't have it. You feel me? I thank Him for that. But y'all, we almost done with lap 4, man. We done did our 4 laps, but feeling good in the neighborhood. Y'all went to Farmer Joe's today. Got some good fruit. Got some good fruit today to eat for dinner. Just nice. Real nice, man. That's the kind of stuff you can't take this stuff for granted. Especially the weather. You can't take your health for granted. And I was at one point taking my health for granted. And I'm glad I woke up and learned. Like for real, for real. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, what the hell going on over there? Let me get my head in the house. Y'all know what's going on over there? Y'all screaming and stuff? I see people running back and forth. No, let me get in the house before they start doing stuff. But y'all, we coming to the end. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all on day 13. Peace.
Save myself.